Right, should be streaming on 2 platforms at the moment. I ain't too sure. Just trying. Yep, that's the one. That's kicked in. So that's all good. I need to come to Twitch and see if that's working now. It actually is. So that's 2. So if you're joining me here now, welcome to my Twitch, welcome to my YouTube. Now I can only monitor one chat, so it's not good at the moment. Yep. Just trying to have a look at everything. Everything's happening. Right, let me just check out a few things before we go any further. It's actually done what it says it's supposed to. Yep, that's done that. So if you're with me, welcome. Now we will get this set up properly on Monday. So without further ado, let's get in there and let's do some driving in American trucks. Now this has got quite a few maps in, covering a lot more than just the normal DLCs. It's tipping it down the rain. Now I assure that this is enabled all the while. Excuse me, just got to have something to drink. I don't know why I'm stuck on this bit of freeway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and rather than mess about, I'm going to pick this as a garage. I'm going to teleport to a garage. So let's have a look what we've got. We'll go to, I like Michigan, that's good at Michigan. Let's teleport to there and then we can start from here and see where we go this morning. Now for some reason my wheel was stiff last time and now it's as stiff as I don't know what. Anyway, now it's the opposite way on this one, so I just need to swap out my track oil, as if I do, I can see out the window. That is the love of this software, it's brilliant. Anyway, let's go to here. Now, why was I saying that was a network error? As it's supposed to be live to my Twitch as well, but that ain't happening. Oh well. I ain't got a clue. So we'll just stick with the one for the time being. It's as good as. All I need to do is set this up. So let's copy this. Copy profile. Call it ATS. And karaoke. And now it's just where this yawn is on that side. I need to bring this down on there and lift this up. I go 180 degrees on this side as well as yep, that should be alright. It's probably more than enough. Right, save current profile. Bang in the setting, and definitely now we can carry on we want to do. There we go. I can see around the cabin now. And I could start on my gears. So I got no button box. That's good. So again, out of here, into controls. Oh, it's annoying, mate. I know exactly what's happened. This is the trouble when you have two bits of equipment exactly the same. Right, start engine. So that's why I'm working, because the button box ain't registered. Lord, give me strength. Right, controls. We have two things exactly the damn same name. So of course I'll pick that one. And all it is, one is an handbrake and the other is my button box. So let's just try it, see if it has changed near the settings. No. So it's still working. So go in again. No, it's still working. Alright. I disconnected it by any chance of it, because I'm prone to. Let's try again. Electrics. No, it's this software not registering it. Controls. Right. Okay, we'll add that one. And we've got rid of that one. And see if we can go back and do it now. Right. Okay. Best thing to do is to pull out the actual handbrake. So I've only got one feature, and I only use this handbrake for certain games anyway. So it ain't that I need to be using it all the while. Even if I could get at it, there you go. Problem solved. No ficking handbrake. Now you know why I never spent 150 quid on an handbrake for these games. Right, start and stop engine. Right, still working. And neither is my mouse. Right. Time to go back in. Options. Controls. Right, where is it? Doing the box. Okay. Keys and buttons. Electric start should be that one. No, it's still having none of it. I've got to restart the game. Do you want to quit? I certainly do. Right, let's try that again. It might get it to work between now and 5 o'clock. Here we go, loading it back up. See what it does now once I load. Right, that's the one. Let's just see, because I've already configured this once, so it should work. Now something's working. Right, the button box is working, but we just need to configure all my buttons. As you can see, everything on his dog is working, so at least we know this is up and running. Right, controls. It's a good thing to show you exactly what we do with the button box and how you configure it. Right, so this is how I do my button box. So of course, start and stop engine is on a big red one that says start and stop engine. Electronics to turn it all on, which is on 0. Parking brake is always the second switch. Engine brake I don't bother with. Left indicators I'm on the wheel, but I'll just make sure that they am. Right, we come to the lighting situation. So the first one on my little buttons is that one. I-beam is 13, which it should go. Is it 13 or 12? No, it's 12. Then we go into hazards, which is the next one across. It should be that one, which is already on it. Then we go beacons to turn on the inside lighting. Right, coming to the horn section again. Horn on that one, and then should be underneath that one. With that one, light on don't bother with. Right, window wipers. That's on a rotary encoder, which I pressed the wrong bleeding one. So that's to that way. And to the other way, 26. Cruise control. That would be on that one. Where else have we got? Right. Display map mode, which will be on that way, and of course opposite that one for that. Right, next buttons. Route advisor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I've just lost cruise control. But we ain't sort of bothered about that because I don't use it anyway. So that's 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. And what other buttons is there? So that's, I'll put that on the last one. Yeah, because that's that one there. What else have we got? Cameras we don't need due to the fact I'm on that one. Activate button is that one. Detached and untouched my trailer is that one. Audio, I'm going to sorry, because if I do, I'm going to be playing songs and getting ad for copyrights. Right, map is on that one. Garage is on that one. Scoring shot is on that one. As you can see, the screen went black. Reset head tracking. Let's try something here. So them now should all work, and we should be able to do some bloody driving. Let's try now. And my window wipers are going back. So that's still A, right? Where is it? Hold on. Window wipers once. Try it again. I hear a clicking. Right, that's that. And that's to get that off. What's on that one? Right, that's my horns, that's hazards. That's my beams. So, my window wipers are working to turn off, so back in. Once I've done it then. Ah, window wipers. Hey, look, see, wipers back. I'd actually took off, so it's just that easy to set up. I am just having a look now if there's anything else that I can get on the button before I go back in. So job info page. Hold on. So that's button 5. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might as well have that then on that one. And let's try that now. I hope it works. Now this should be telling me what job we got on. That gets rid of them all. Hey, happy days. And that should get rid of it. Now I know it's worked because I made it go click. So let's just finish this little drink. I've got a coffee to drink and all, but I'm sorry about the messing about. But this is what happens when you get, and I wish I could change the name of the software. Because it's got the same name. I wish I could put like blah blah 1 and the next one number 2. Then I know which one it is when I plug it in. Hey, and that's sound effects for drinking a big mug of Sports Direct coffee, all in one. So the only thing left to do now is to fire this little beauty up. Haha, it does sound good. And drive up. And I gotta find out, there's mid oil. Now the only thing I want to do before I do go anywhere is one, get this right and the steering. The F6, right. This is what I need to get right. As this steering wheel in this covers up all the dials. And I can't see. So one, I've got to see where the diesel is. So that's in front. But I've also got to be able to see the rest of it. I'll try that, shall we? How's that looking? Hey, brilliant. But if I tilt my headset down, at least it shows me what gear I'm in. Again, it's still ain't perfect. Let's have a look what the... Nah. This Kenworth don't show you much info. And I'm just going to lift that steering wheel up just a little bit. So let's get more. Oh, here we've done this. Now, come on. That's it. Just lift it up a slight bit. So I'm going to have to guess the diesel. Again, it all comes down to the way I tilt my head in game. I mean, for head tracking, for the head tracking, it's just these steering wheels. I can never seem to get it right. It could do with really, that's where it wants to be. That'll do. It's just so I can see the fuel. That should do me. Right, come on then. Messed about enough now. Let's get it on. Now, this time round, my actual wheel is more stiffer than it was in Euro. Just I call win anyway. I got the Christmas tree here in America. So now that's funny. There's no petrol. Oh, it's just popped up. Let's just test these and working. Might as well fill up totally. Not that I really needed it, but you never know. Anyway, when we're away, let's go and pick up a job up. Yes, this steering wheel is major heavy, so I'm gonna have to just change. I can understand it. 1 minute it's light. Hold on, center spring, is that what's... Right, it's that dampening setting that's made it go all the way it has. Right, let's get the map on. Wrong one. That's the one. What have we got around boy where we am? I bet we got nothing. Oh yeah. Okay. We'll go to this mining place, which is just right corner. Hope if I put it into gear.
Keep left and then turn left.
Whatever you say. Now it is a little bit different when we play
Turn left.
Euro trucks to American trucks to Euro. And one, I'm driving on the other side of the road, and two, everything is different. Now let's try this head tracking. No, my head tracking though. Okay, I've took multiple pictures. So that though, I've got a setting on there that should have changed more centering of my wheel. F12 still does it. So I've still got to do it via my keyboard. Now I have to keep my eyes on my speed meter rather than keeping an eye on the display, because there's no display in here stating speed. I don't want to be breaking the speed. Where's he going? Lily low. Same place I'm going. No, I've got any lights on in here. Yeah, I had. It's just the cabin's dark, so I don't know if I've got more mod to stick some lights on in the cab.
Go straight up. right.
For some reason, the other set of lights are kicking in.
Turn right.
Oh dear. Right, let's find that puck and stick these under. Now one set is flashing like there's no tomorrow and the other set ain't flashing at all. So, yeah, that's due to this dodgy lead. Thought I'd sussed it. But no. So the set of LEDs that I want to work are working. It's a hit and miss whether they work or they don't work. So let's just take them on static a sec. That way I can see what I'm working when they ain't. Right, I'm working now. Right. What a palaver. Oh, that should work. Right, let's get it on. We haven't got to the place yet. Now my mobile phone's deciding to go on one. Can it get any bloody worse? How am I supposed to do a stream when everything's going tits up? Shut up, Pappy. When I get out this cab and knock your lights out. Road rage is its finest. Anyway. Oh, now I'm stalling that bloody truck. And I gotta go here. Come on.
You have arrived at your destination.
Thank God
Your
for that.
route guidance is now finished.
Right. What am I over? Now I don't know if I can do any welder truck jobs. No, I don't think I could due to the fact that I've got the extended maps on this one. So we've got to do the freight market. Which again, these don't give us a great deal. That is one hell of a stream, that's 30 hours, that's 9. You know what, in for a pound, in for a penny, I'll do the 30-hour one. And make it a good stream, seeing as I've asked about. Let's go this side tarpaulin. So, hold on, which one have I just done? Yeah, that'll do. And away we go. Now I've only got to find out where it's stuffed it. And amongst all this lot. So coming up on me little... Is it here? Here it is. Now of course I'm used to looking through that window reversing. Now it's the opposite way around. And as you can see, have I judged it right? Almost. Right, let's get this stream underway then, folks. here on this Friday morning. Or is it Saturday now? Could even be Saturday morning. Let's get it right. I'm losing track of days here.
Turn left.
Oh, it's left and we're going. Okay. Love the air brakes in these. As you can hear them. Ooh, and it goes. Oops. I'll just stay there. You know, she has done. At least he's let me out, but they just don't give you much room to swing your trailer right when they do that. I would have rather him pass me.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Now the steering really does feel good. Just gotta hope it stays like it. I'm now just trying to catch that petrol gauge with my head.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
As you'll notice, if you've never seen one of my streams of American trucks, I've got police sirens as a mod. So occasionally, or more than occasionally, you'll hear the sound of the police as we go around driving here in America. Now and again, when it's night time, you can tell it's just coming up for 4:30 in the afternoon, 4:30 in the morning. As about this time the police start to get a little bit louder. Again, it's starting to getting light in the game. Now I said, gears, he's going to wail in a minute. Here we go. Book him down now. My gear stick is configured the same on the wheel again. I know he can't see it on camera, but you might do from the side view. This side does 13 to 18, and the right side of my wheel does 1 to 6 and then 7 to 12. Just in case I'm joining on, I don't think I am. I am actually. Now this surely does feel a lot different than Euro. I love the engine in these American trucks. The roar of them feels a lot better. The only thing is you drive just a lot of times just on the flat. But saying that, there is a few hills that have been added to this due to the fact these extended maps. Now of course see that petrol gauge for loving the money. I can, that's how I see my diesel. If I look forward, everything comes closer to me. So yeah, if you see me do that, you know why. I'm doing 55. The truck's set up again, just like our leading police. Our Euro trucks is set up, so the truck should rock and roll. Stability's been turned off, so I have to watch turning round corners at big speeds. Again, my truck seems to rattle and roll more in Euro trucks than it does in American. Very rare I tip a truck in American trucks, but it has been done. So it might happen, I hope not. Now, I could be still streaming out to Twitch as well as YouTube this morning, here on the channel, or channels. I ain't sure whether it's working. I did say that it was a streaming error. Again, I'll try anything, mate. If it works, it works. We'll just see. Again, now I'm sure I've put all my settings on ultra. I think I have. Again, since updating the computer, I can't remember what I've changed and what I ain't changed. Well, I was saying that I've only had the PC 2 days now, but again, it's been long overdue. You can't expect to play today's modern games, and again, especially on a 50-inch television at 4K. That's what the problem was. If I'd have gone for a standard ultra monitor, ultra wide monitor, I'd probably been okay. I could have got away with a less PC. But of course, doing 4K, going for the Nvidia RTX 2080 Ti plus with this AMD board, the 12 cores, is ample enough to do what I'm trying to do. And I've looked at streaming with other things like OBS and Stream OBS, which we did a little test just. Again, having to wait for YouTube to encode it, but it encodes at 1440, but I have told it to output at 4K. Reason why, I like to see what they look like on big tellies, because today some people don't only just watch our streams on mobile phones, tablets. People can watch them on their own televisions by casting them or to TV. There are sometimes, I've said it before, I think, right, let's go and have a look at what my streams look like on a big 4K television that's got on the wall. So again, it's no good putting these out at 1080p. Well, you can put them out at 1080p, but I'd rather put them out at the resolution of the thing that I'm streaming on. So of course it's a 4K telly, so stream it at 4K. And if this PC they stream at 4K, I'd be like, okay, it's going back in the box. But no, the guys from Scan Computers, I'll give him a little call, ask for a bit of advice which one was the better one, the Intel or the AMD. Told them exactly what I was doing, and they says the AMD chip will be better for you. And I think the only difference is this machine now been overclocked. It can be overclocked, the processor. The processor chip was faster after overclocking, but this has got, like I said, 12 cores, 24 threads,
Go straight on.
where the Intel one have only got 8 cores and 16 threads. And again, diesel's good to go still. Gets a bit annoying with that sound, because if there's one on this side of the road and one on the other, oops, again, I'm just driving near to the hard shoulder, and my SRS shaker cushion was telling me I was driving too close to the curb. Now when I see a little tailback like this, I can see there's a line of traffic. That's normally due to the fact that there's a police car in front. It could be a slow moving vehicle, but if a police car's in front, these will not overtake. There we go. So I'm going to have a look in a minute. Yeah, onto the police car up front. So, is he going to let me out? Get in? Come on, van. And this is a 70-mile road. So,
Go straight on.
I'm going to wang this in 15th gear. And here we go. See how we're coming up to it now? The car behind this pickup, then the car, the next one is a police car. That's where we've got a long line of traffic. These will sit behind that police car and form a queue. Well, guess what? I won't. I've got a delivery to get. Anyone?
To exit right.
There we go.
Exit right.
Now that actually true. It does this a few times. It must be because I've got the extended mapping. So I have to watch what I'm doing. Now, sat nav's on this one, so I'll put it on the bigger view. I'll get it another hour and then I'll turn my lights off for driving. You can see everybody's still driving with the lights on. And the diesel indicator I hardly moved. It don't sort of in American trucks drive for days without the diesel going down. Plenty of time to get over before causing any accidents of that truck coming in behind me. Now we've got cracked roads, so I'm feeling these little cracks in the road through my cushion. Again, still a 70-mile road. We're doing 65, so again, I'm full speed. Again, here comes another police car up in front. That's why there's a row of traffic. It's hilarious, really, when you think of it. That's it, that's just pull up in front of me. Oh, God, I'm going to be wailing twice. Double police cars on the other side of the road. Just coming close to that 70 mile an hour, so I'm just going to knock the speed down a bit. Now we can turn my lights off in the cab. side beam. I'm in hazards. There must be my flashes to get go see him anyway. Now I wished I could have put the weather mod that I had for Euro trucks in this one, but of course it don't work. It's a shame really, because I'd love to see what it looked like misty riding around America. Just touching that 70 mile an hour mark, and just keep going among that speed. I'll be happy with that. Nah, that truck is behind a police car, I guarantee you that. Just gonna put my foot down, and there you go. I don't tell you no lies. There is the police car. Bye bye, Mr. Policeman. See ya. Gone. And is this another one up in front? Probably is. But again, it's the same traffic mod as the one that's in Euro. So that's the same. Just over 70 mile an hour then by a digit or two. So easy to increase your speed here on the American with these nice 18 geared wagons. I love them. The sound of it's just that roar of an engine. I love it. And because it's chugging like that is making me vibrate underneath me with the chugging of the engine. And of course, a little bit uneven road, or even going onto that, I get that vibrate as well at the same time. So one cancels another one out. I mean, I said it earlier on when I was streaming on Euro. To add a vibrating, a motion chair facility to this then, and the cushion, that must be an awesome experience, where the chair would actually move with me as I sit in it. And it does cover this game, Euro trucks, American trucks, all the racing games I own, F1, Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa Competizione. I'm all covered by that motion chair, so I think I've got to start saving like there's no tomorrow, so I could purchase it and then feel the power of being in a motion rig. I don't know if it would make me any higher up in the chair. Again, I would have to drop a little message to Boosted Media, Will, who's a YouTuber, as he owns one. And again, it's always best to get advice from people that already own these kind of items. Now man, that's one hell of a traffic jam or queue. Not one police car, but two of them. And again, call book me for nothing because I vibrate in the speed limit. It's a 70 mile road and I ain't even doing 70, so job's a good one. Again, I've turned all that facility off in the game. I'll be getting, well, I might turn it back on soon, as I used to get booked all the while, speeding fines and stuff like that.
Go straight on.
But again, started to watching my speed and stick to the speed limits properly. And I play this game as well as I can. I've got to watch him joining on here. Because sometimes I just come across and they don't care I'm in a wagon. Oh, it is actually a lane. Thought it was a slip road onto this one. Let's just get the speed up now and overtake these two and then go back into the slower lane. I just love it when they slow me down. They indicate across and then slow you down. Because of that, everything's shaking. Just trying to steady my phone. I must secure this better. Again, I'll probably be on a monitor. We must be going up a little bit of an hill. Right, I'm gonna go down to 12th gear and oh, stuck my revs right down. Right, let's get over while I can. Managed to get me speed to be starting going up. Again, getting plenty of room seeing as he's got two trailers on. How are we doing for diesel? I'm alright, yeah. I need probably fill up once on this run. 30-hour trip. Parked at the side of the road. I don't see that many times. Normally see them parked up but then actually pull the car over or something. So again, something new. It's always nice to know what they've done. I mean, the 136 update for this come out a few weeks ago. Again, just for the release of Utah. Again, that's the new DLC for American. I think there's only one more place I've got to visit in Utah, and I've done or discovered all the places in it. Oh dear. But it helps if your job will take you there. Alright, just slow down a little bit. Let's just grab my vapor. I'll have a vape while I'm driving. It ain't too bad when you're doing American, like I said. It's mainly just straight roads. And that's all you're doing is just where, like, when you do Euro trucks, you're stopping for islands, traffic lights. You only stop for that kind of things when we hit the big cities. But for the most of the time, you're just stuck on freeways or dual carriageways. But it is nice when you go into some of the cities in the game. I mean, I explored half of this map since I've put the map mods back in. I had them in the 1.35 update, and of course when we have an update from CSC software, everything goes tits up for a couple of days. But Wombat soon had the video up for the combo. Again, he has put a link for some new mappage, but of course you've got to pay for it again, and that's just to help the people that make it. Sort of make a donation. Again, I will get it at some stage, but it's whether when they update it, it comes obsolete after you've paid for it. So would you be having to pay for it again and again every time it changes? That's one thing with the DLCs when you buy from CSC via
Go
Steam,
straight on.
that them compatible with every build they put out. Anyway, still on 70 mile an hour. Now this is a mapped area. This is one of the original DLCs. Again, cracking job. Now there's an accident somewhere. That's why you got an helicopter up, and you can always guarantee where there's an helicopter, there's an accident. So that's down below there. We can't see it, so we ain't got to worry. But you can hear the helicopter. The sounds in this game is tremendous. Not only have we got the sound of that wretched police car next to me. I don't even think it is that one. Oh God. Makes you feel like you're in America with that sirens wailing. Is it this one behind me? No, I can't even. I don't know which one is. Which
Go
one's making the
straight on.
noise? Right, that cargo. Right, that's it. Hopefully he'll stay in that lane. Now it's me stuck behind that police car, but not for long. Oh, get him here. No indication, let's just cut you up. Could have been a big massive pile up then. I've been speeding because I'm only still doing the recommended miles per hour, which in this case is 70. I'm just doing 65. Again, police car up in front. Just a tad over 70, so I'm off that accelerator a bit. I'm going to drop it down to 16th gear if I can. That should get me roughly where I want to be, speed-wise. I thought that was a police car and it's just a normal wagon. Again, sometimes hard to see which vehicles and what. That's a police car. In front, I think. It is. No, he'll watch, he'll go over just as I'm trying to overtake him. Told you every time. Get over. Cruising, as they say, cruising. Again, another police car. Love this game though, so chill out, just to sit back, relax and just drive. And I will fill up with diesel the next garage I come to. Again, just coming short of halfway. But like I said in the stream the other night, garages don't pop up all the while in this like Euro, where you drive so many miles down a motorway or a road and there'll be a garage. Garages are few and far between in America, so when you see one, use the opportunity to fill up. That's what I'm going to do. And he's in my blind spot then. You can understand why these lorry drivers go mad when you cut them with stuff, because I could just about make out that Range Rover then.
Exit right.
And again, sat-nav's telling me to go somewhere totally different. Again, that's got to be due to the map not being an original one. Again, staying right.
Go straight on.
I got that bit right. And again, speed's gone to 75. So again, because you don't tip over these American trucks as easy, I can stick to the speed limit. And here comes a drop of rain. So I've got the rain mod enabled, retain all the oil. So again, it adds a little bit of variation to the game. Ooh. I've had a vape, now it's time to concentrate on driving. Still on the 75 mile speed limit. So let's put this little beauty into 18th gear. Now we're properly cruising. Now with these rain mods, the rain don't just come down in like one style of rain. It might be heavy rain, it might be light rain, it might be a little shower. So it does vary. Now I can't remember which. Oh, I've missed the garage now. Never mind. Petrol station. I often do that. Never mind. I could do a U-turn, but cut across the grass and gone the opposite way. But I think that's a little bit wrong. I could have done it though. We'll get the next one. But I was just saying, the rain will come down in different stages. And he don't mind pulling out in front of a big wagon, just to let him know I'm here. Bit of roadie rage. These cars can't make their mind up now. Come on, if you pull that, put your foot down. It's a 75 mile road, not a 60. Come on. Tooting my own door to nothing though. Just makes me feel better. Plenty of room. Again, nobody likes being stuck behind the police car. Now we ain't even halfway though with the diesel yet, so it's all good. And rain clouds are moving across the screen. They move a little bit too fast for my liking. Clouds don't move at that great speed like that. And here's me touching nearly 80 miles an hour. I better slow down a bit. But if I'm doing 80 miles an hour in a wagon, what are these doing up in front? Mark or catch them? Shows, eh? Yep, still 75 mile speed limits. Now the weather clouds have gone back to normal speed, moving across the sky. Get over because I know there's a police car up in front. Slowed all this lot down. Just gonna make sure that these don't pull. No, that's the police car slowed this lane down. You can see the rain's got a lot heavier. So again, turn the window wipers up. That's like a little monsoon. I'm going to turn my lights on. And this is what I like when you stick your head out the window in the rain. You're actually getting thunder and lightning, but of course in the cab, with this specific weather mod, you don't hear it as well. The other one I've got in Euro trucks, we do hear it. Again, this truck is a lot louder engine wise, so you know, it'd be good if you could turn certain sounds down. Again, I know it's probably impossible, you know. You can hear the thunder, that's just gone off, but it tends not to be that loud. I wish you could like isolate different sounds, so you know, engine sound, turn that down. I know you can do a few of them, but there ain't enough, you know, turn up the background noise, i.e. outside noise, but hear it better when you're in the truck. As when I poke my head out, it gets louder, and then it's quieter. Again, it is mimicking, you've got the windows shut. But for me, the sound of this engine is overpowering the rest of the volumes within the game. I mean, it's like some of the other games I've got. You really have to turn certain bits down to hear other things. A good example is Sette Corsa Competizione. If I leave everything up on max and certain volumes, I cannot hear the guy giving me instructions or telling me where I am in positions or whatever, you know, to do with me lap. The spotter, excuse me, yawning, should be in bed, but this will be the last stream I do for tonight anyway. As if I only get a couple of hours sleep for tomorrow. Anyway, plenty of room. But it does vary the weather. I mean, 1 minute that was all clouds, now it's like grey, horrible sky, which it would be if it was raining. So, you know, this game and the mods do really make a difference. I don't think I've drove with the standard rain on for a long time. I've always put some kind of weather mod in. But like I said, the person who I had the weather mod for from Euro Trucks, which is Milan, again another fellow YouTuber, he don't do any plugins for American. But saying that, Euro Truck Simulator has been a lot longer than American, and people do tend to mod more for Euro Trucks than they do for American. Every time I look on Steam Workshop, there ain't that much out for American, unless I am looking in the right place for modding. I mean, oops, I know there's quite a few forums knocking around where you can actually find some good stuff. I'm on the hard shoulder again, my SRS shaker cushion's warning me, get over. Another good thing with these modded maps though, we have to watch out for uneven road surfaces. They do not use just box standard textures, so I could be driving down there and there could be potholes. It ain't so much in this, but it was in Euro Trucks with the EIA map. Jesus. Drove down the road once and all of a sudden what resembled potholes, and I was bouncing about in a truck like this, and you know, I will physically move them. That's what it seemed like on the screen. I can get that motion now, but for it to be intense even more. So again, there is a few little roads I've noticed in this. If I get back on the straight in a minute, I'll show you my steering wheel, just how much it's jittering. We'll do it now. There you go. It takes a bit on this road because it's flat and a clean surface. But if this was one with a texture, I mean, every bump or lump, there we go. You can just feel it. And that's me now out in the wheel. Feel that sensation, right? What we're looking for diesel. Just slightly coming up for halfway nearly. Come on. Has that rain stopped, or is it still just a little bit? Get a few seconds and I'll turn them off. And that's it. There goes the rain shower. I'll turn them off. Turn off my lights. Don't need them on. And there was our rain. Blue sky is appearing. Still a bit overcast and cloudy. Weather report live and direct here in America. Whoa! Again, stuck behind the police car. Slowed me straight down. Trust me to be on a nil. Well, let's get past him while I can. I'm on the lookout for a petrol station. He's gonna pull out. Oh, them two have crashed. Quickly enough to see that then, otherwise I could have gone flowing into the back of him. As more like Dad would say, you gotta have eyes up your arse when you're driving. And you have. Right, restroom, petrol stations, hey! Again. Awesome. Turn off. I mean, the outside traffic's loud as well. Got me drive through. Some of the names in this is awesome. Right, diesel's done. Back on the old ignition. Again, come down to a lower gear just to pull away. Otherwise it's a stall job. Make sure there's nothing coming through with mirrors. And sometimes there might be trailers that I'm on or cars. And I'll just plough into, they don't care. Is he going to let me pull out? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. He did. The blue car behind. Now we ain't got to worry about no diesel now for the next, I don't know. It's how many 100 mile? I don't know how much you actually get fuel wise. Now I wished, again it might happen, is when you pick your job up, you'd have a gauge telling you the start of the job. Ooh. Now that ain't warned me that there's been a traffic change. Now I've got to go and pick the route, so I'm going to get here. So let's have a look. Gotta bring up the map, so that should be that one. Yep. Now we could go across here, so we've got to go this way and reroute. Now get back to there then. Right, reset. So where's that sending we? We need to come, and it was going to make me go down there. So if I click, are they going to let me do it? No, I've got to get from there to here. Now it's made me do it. And we've still got 17 hours before we get to our destination. Ah dear, rate of trip 139 miles. So is that displayed in the cab? So let me just have a look. No, that would be good if it was displayed in the cab as I drove, but it never is. What's that? Fuel gauge. So now this is the new feature I was on about, where it reroutes if there's an accident, which again, roadblocks up here. Now I could drive through it, because it's making me reroute and gotta drive all the way around, probably adding extra time to our journey. Now, because of that, these cars will pull out on this row of this hill. So if this is two-way road, I'm going to get in this second lane. Oh, look at this for a queue. Because they will not pull out. Jeez, look how they slot. And all they've got to do is do that. Now because I've slowed down a bit, I'm going to let some of this traffic go. That in turn should let that behind go as well. Go on then, mate, keep going. Go on. Again, see how that big wagon come the side of me? 2 seconds, let the traffic go. Keeps the game flowing. Not very smart when you do the gears though. Put the gear in. Let's get over this brow of this hill. So now it's smash on the other side of that road. still on this 75 mile an hour speed limit, so. And again, just rolling round to go into night time again. There we go, here's the little icon I put on the map, just. Oh. So basically I'm going round on ourselves. Well, up and round. Again, I'm revealing new bits of map probably, so I don't mind. Just when I get that message coming up, our customer expect deliveries on time. Again, it's a thing you can turn off, you don't have to have that setting on and get done. I said that the other night in the stream. It's just a feature that adds some more realism to the actual game. And one way, you're covering more map as well. Because if it hadn't have sent me on this little detour, I probably wouldn't have drove up this section of the map. Trying to go into a gear that even here. I'm losing the plot. I put it down to early mornings. Whoa! Shake, rattling and rolling. Can always tell when me physics is kicking in well. Just take a look at that Christmas tree. Yeah? And the Stig. When they shake and rattle and roll, that's when I'm shaking, rattling and rolling, sat in this chair. Anyway. Shake, rattle and roll and get over. Because hey, guess what's up in front? Ah, bloody police car again. Slowing we all down. But not for long. And I can't go in no more gears because I've run out of gears, so I'm going back down to 17. Pick up my speed. Now I don't know if I did put cruise control on. Oh, no, I don't want to be cancelling no job. So I must have got rid of cruise control. Or did I? Hold on. Stand. Wrong button. Again, don't think there's a button for cruise control in here. No. We'll have that view on. Change the views a bit in the sat nav. It don't really matter what we have in this Kenworth in the dashboard display because it's irrelevant to me. The only things I'm looking on that dashboard, one is the time of day and two, what gear I'm stuck in. The rest, okay. Now this is the first time I've seen one of these tonight. So the road's closed. So we've got to get over. So these all start coming over and cut me up now. Don't give way so much. Some of these will give way to every one of these cars. Slow down to 55 going through here. I'm turning off in a minute anyway. Now it's gone up to 80 mile an hour speed limits. So basically this would mean full foot to the floor jobbing. Now we got to go up and round in a minute. So I'm just going to change out the view. Make sure I don't miss the turn, because I've done that before.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
I'll go straight on for the time being.
Go straight up. Keep right and then exit right.
Now
Exit
slow down,
right.
because this is where we could possibly trip the truck if I go too fast round these corners as I get down. So apply the brake a bit and gently steer round. Yeah, if I do slow down going round there, I could definitely easily tip this truck, because I can feel it going already. We need to get over. Again, nothing there. Now we're going down the other way, so put the map on a big view. I'm gonna get over and let these out. He don't know what he's doing in this wagon. Hopefully this police car puts its foot down. I'm stuck behind the wagon in the police car. Supposed to be a 75 mile road. Not one of them sticking to the speed limit. Now let's get past this wagon, because I don't want him coming across again like they do. Keep swapping lanes. And then to get back into this one. That way, Amarty's Road. We'll be on 75 more. Oops. Just veered a little bit then. Now the sirens will be going off shortly. We only get a few through the night, not many. So enjoy the silence while we can from the sound of these police cars till about 4:30. in the morning in game, not in the real time. Probably ain't coming far off 4 o'clock in the morning. Oops. Right, what we got? Roadside, which ones? Again, time to move over. I'm gonna move over again. And back over. Now, like I said before in one of the previous streams, first time I got American trucks to fight the Chiefs, when it goes dark, in this game it goes dark. But I was actually driving through like a desert area, but similar to this where it was pitch black. So again, now you understand why, have a night time, I'm sitting here in the pitch black, it would be totally, virtually black in my bedroom. So by adding these little LEDs, it adds to, I don't know, makes it more brighter, but I can still be on camera and without having major big lights on in the bedroom.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Change the sat-nav view again so I don't miss the
Go
turning.
straight on.
Get past him. Oh, thought I cleared him then. Sorry, dude. Me bad.
Keep right and then exit right.
Just clipped him.
Exit right. Turn right.
So is this Grand Junction? Again, early hours of the morning, there's nothing major roads coming, vehicles coming up them.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
Keep left, make your mind up.
Go straight on.
Again, as I'm sat here, my mobile phone, which I'm watching the live stream from, is in the way for the sat-nav in the truck, so that's why I'm dipping my head a little bit, just to see where we're going. I really don't know where I'm putting this other screen, as again, if I look, I could do with putting my telly or my other monitor here. It would be ideal here, as I can still sort of look at the chat by looking down. Now, if I was using Tobii eye tracking, which I used to use, if I look down just with my eyes, it don't seem to do anything. It's only till I turn my head. Ooh, swallowing the screen again. I'd like something about as big as a button box here to do chat with, you know, a fairly big tablet or something. That way I would be okay. But again, a tablet ain't as good as a monitor in my eyes, because at least I could put half of the stream on and then the other half to switch, like sorry, the other half to OBS and the other screen to see it totally. Or I wished I could put overlays into this game. There must be some way of doing that, so I can actually see what is on my screen now as a live feed, and then that way I wouldn't have to worry about missing any chat, because that would be showed on my screen as I'm gaming. I might actually contact them and ask them, because if you can mod certain things, I don't know if you can do it with a live stream. That would be awesome. You know, put, say, I don't know, like a mobile phone display in the cab, and then taking the text from, like, as I'm using here, YouTube, and I'm supposed to be streaming to Twitch as well, all at the same time. Again, I think the Twitch stream has failed, but if it ain't, then that's a good thing. But it would be so nice to do that. There's got to be a way around it. If I can modify a picture to go in, I'm sure I could modify a URL website address, put the chat in. Oops, and we've crashed. Oh, that was good. Not good at all. Shit. I don't know why we crashed neither. That's the first time that's done that in a long time. So we shall just restart. Well, we'll restart it. We'll just carry on, because it should carry on where I've left off. But it ain't loaded back up yet. So I'm just waiting for it to stop. Stream. That's it. So the map. I will like the map by the looks of it. Right, let's load it up again. It should let me carry on from where we am. I just love it. Right, please let us carry on from where we left off. Again, that's a mod problem. So one of these mods ain't working properly. So it might crash again, who knows. I thought I'd solved this problem the other night. Obviously not. Again. I've still got the trailer on. Yep. Now sometimes it could be many things that cause these games to crash. Mostly it's sound files, believe it or not. Or again, a different variant maps. Now because I don't understand when it says about it crashing.
Keep left and then continue straight on.
When I look in what's caused the crash in the log,
Go straight on.
I can't identify the problem. So I'm just gonna have to carry on. But at least with the welder truck jobs, it does let. No, it's a welder trucks. It's just a normal job, innit? It lets me carry on. That is a pain in the arse when it does that. So hopefully that won't happen again. If it does, I'll just take all the extended maps out until I know it's running properly. This is the trouble you faced when you mod these games. Now they're guaranteed to work when you use their DLCs. Now I've already checked to see if there's any new NVIDIA drivers. That's what Streamlabs OBS said before. What it caused my stream last to not look so good and whatever. So I've gone and checked video drivers. I've got the latest ones by NVIDIA. So, but I do know Streamlabs OBS, even on my older machine, what I've just took off from using, that would use more CPU than OBS, yeah? Don't know why. So, with that, I'd rather use standard OBS. I ain't bothered about all the frills and gadgets that come with it. If I need to, I'll learn it the proper way. To me, it's how I learn Photoshop, yeah? I could have just chose Photoshop Elements, yeah? Where Elements, just click a button and it does it all for you. But the difference with Elements and Photoshop is, when you do it in Photoshop, you know exactly what you've done. With in Elements, you can't even break it down to learn you how it was done, yeah? But again, there's people out there that don't want to learn or find it hard to learn new items or bits of software and stuff. Some grasp it quick, some I'm like, you know, so yeah, it's good to have that choice. But I always like, so for me, going back now to OBS and Streamlabs OBS, I'd rather learn and do it myself than having to have it do it for me, and plus it not working, yeah, because that's what I've done tonight. I tried to stream with both bits of software, and of course this OBS standard is just doing it for me. There's no issues. I've got the 3 cameras running. Cameras are all configured, they're exactly the same. CPU, there's no frame drop frames, and if I put, like I said, I put the same settings in Streamlabs OBS, I'll lag, drop frames and everything else. So that's just telling me that something ain't right with him, you know. No encoding settings higher than anything else, so I'll stick to this OBS one. Again, when you're trying to come to anything new, I mean, for myself, all this gaming is, I'm only, what, nearly 12 months into it, that's went to stutter again. Hopefully this won't crash no more, I don't think. But I don't know why it's crashing, because I have drove down these parts before. I ain't revealing no new areas of maps. Well, I am a little bit, but that's on the other side of the road, so it shouldn't reveal that. It's the only bugbear when they do updates, is when you just think you've got everything sorted and everything's working lovely and I'm enjoying your game, an update will come out and boom, everything goes tits up. Anyway, let's get over. He ain't gonna let me see my indicator on, but he just won't let me. Good then. We got a lot of traffic on the road for nearly 11 o'clock. So one of these have got to be stuck behind a police car. You don't normally have this much slow down traffic at night. Oh, are we going round a canyon? By the looks of it, could be the canyon. It's in Grand Canyon. You never know. See if I can get over. I can. Again, hard to see the traffic lights. Hard to see the vehicles. That's two I've clattered into. My bad. But you can indicate for all day and all night. They don't even slow down when you indicate like a normal car would. And sometimes it's easy to see the traffic lights. Now I ain't too sure whether I've been through this rocky mountain road. Must have done, because I'm revealing now grey. Can't remember. But sometimes you can see the, like I said, you can see the lights for miles. And then sometimes, like that one's just come on. Yeah? You can see them now, but to judge them, they come up on you so fast, like you would in a real car. You have to think, have I got enough time to get over without hitting them? Right, 75 more on now. I've got to get over at some stage. So is it left or right? Come on, now next one tells me which one it is. And for a change, I can stay in this lane. It's them coming up the side of me that I've got to get over. So again, speed limit's gone down to 55 just to get past this sign. It should go back to 75 now, and it has. We're doing for diesel. Now I've used more diesel driving round because of that diversion than I did on the way down here. No, again, it's crashed again. Shit. Something definitely don't like in it. I am actually going to restart it and just carry on just to finish the stream. I will. Monday, we're taking these mods out. Something's working right. And again, trying to put your finger on it is hard to do. I'm just gonna have a look. See, it don't show me anything. See, crash detected during the previous load. You might try to find a fix while using below, but there's no information below, so I cannot unnamed saved. Load. Right, these are more the other mods I used to have. These are currently missing. Continue. I'll try anything, mate. Just hope it ain't messed up that by doing this. As my steering wheel turns. Oh dear. So again, everything has now changed to this truck. Shit, we've lost the job. Right, folks, sorry about that. if I've lost this trailer, I may as well take the mods out and get rid of them and just use what's in box standard. I know I have. But I have actually now got a totally different truck. I got my lovely woman back. I mean, I don't even know what kind of truck I'm in. I'm in one with them, it's hard to see reverse. So, is this... Oh, it's a Kenworth. It's a Kenworth with a difference. This is a Kenworth fully loaded. I can't believe I've lost the job. So what I'm going to do is, I can't see it being the maps, but I am going to sit here and I'm going to go and check out the maps. So I'm going to end the stream there, folks. I do apologise about that. So again, I know there's a problem with the maps because you can see the lighting in that trucker's display, and that's due to the fact, and now that should say Black Country Blitz or BC Blitz PC Gaming, yeah, and because something it don't like, it don't say it, so I'm gonna go and correct that. So if it's too late, I don't even know what time of day it is. Well, it's 6:15 in the morning. Jesus Christ, I don't think it was that late. So I'm going to stop the stream here, and I'll see you back here on Monday now. If I don't come back after taking these mods out and doing one job. I was just enjoying that anyway. That's the joys of doing this modding. So my maps are going to get a bit smaller. So whatever you're doing over the weekend, have a good weekend. Think of me while I'm busting my ass working for the next 20 hours over the next 2 days. So until then, so we stay in the Black Country. So, a bit.